Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I just recently beat the game 100%. I also have all trophies, kind of hard to prove since I can't show you here, but I figured what a way to celebrate while I'm waiting for my next game to download than to show you the build and do the hardest fight in the game, hopefully in under 5 minutes gameplay time. I'll show you the build and then we'll go right into it and we'll see how it goes. So both Cloud and Aerith are going to be magic casters, so Mithril Saber is the best weapon for that, since it has the highest magic damage. For Cloud, all three of the characters are going to have Fury Ring, Metal Knuckles for Tifa, as it's the highest physical attack weapon for Tifa, and Mithril Rod for Aerith because of the magic damage. So I'll go over the materia and then we'll get into it. Elemental materia on lightning. This combo here is mostly for Pride and Joy, the final boss. Having lightning in general is going to be very key on especially the Leviathan fight. Fire is mostly for the Shiva fight, the first one. Need to cast at least 4 Firagas total to be able to get her to stagger and then try to one-shot her from there so she doesn't go into her invulnerable phase 2. I have 2 refocus. This is just for base stats. Cloud in this sort of fight slash build. These 2 could be anything else, but I don't think you really need anything else. So having refocus, I'll show you, like if I take it off, I lose a bunch of base stats. All it does is, by having it, it's really just to increase my base stats to do more damage, you know, more stuff like that. Double MP up to get the max bonus. We're just going to be spamming spells the whole round, so hopefully that will do the trick. Bahamut is the summon we want for Cloud no matter what. He's the best in terms of stat lineup for Cloud, so we're going to use him. First Strike, this is so that every round we play in this fight, there are 5 rounds total. Every round we start the fight with enough ATB to be able to cast a spell or use an ability immediately as the round starts. ATB Stagger, we're going to be staggering the bosses pretty consistently and trying to one-shot them before they get up. Obviously better said than, or easier said than done, but that's the plan. So as we beat them up while they're staggered, this will give us more ATB charges to work with to be able to keep laying down the damage. Skill Master, if I cycle between my 2 spells here, lightning and fire, I should be able to fill up a large amount of ATB while doing so. Large is really just like, you know, for this particular rune, it's more like a third or maybe a half of an ATB bar. Not spectacular, but it's better than nothing. And so then we'll go to Tifa. Tifa's physical attacker, so she's going to be beating up on the enemies pretty well, and so having the elemental and lightning material is going to help with that. Obviously elemental adding the linked materia, which in this case is lightning, so now her punches deal lightning damage, same with Cloud's. Also absorbing lightning damage, not that any of these guys deal lightning damage, so that's pretty relevant. ATB Stagger, same thing as before. ATB Assist, this one is specifically for Tifa because when she spams abilities, which we're going to do very often, it's going to fill the team's ATB gauges quite a bit. You almost get a whole ATB charge for using 2 of the same ability in a row, which is pretty powerful. And so this is a must on Tifa regardless. If you're doing hard mode, you know, top secret fight that we're about to do, whatever, it doesn't matter. Is pretty standard. I would always have that on. Double luck up, we're going for max attack damage, and one of the best ways to amplify attack damage is with critical strike, and luck increases your critical strike chance. So maximize both of those to 100% increase. Fat Chocobo, the next best one for Tifa would be Bahamut, but Bahamut goes on clouds, so we're putting Fat Chocobo here. Time Materia, this is specifically for the Shiva fight. If you don't have this, you're not going to be able to beat her before she gets into into second phase, and so I'll show you how that works when we get there. 1 MP up. This will give you just enough MP in the Bahamut fight to be able to cast an extra Thundaga to, you know, keep stunning him and flinching him, I mean. I've had practices where I was, you know, I just needed one more Thundaga, and just one of these gives you about 30 MP, and Thundaga's about 22, so just enough for one extra. And then Skill Master, same thing as ATB Assist, except in the other direction, where if I rotate between like Thundaga, Time, and then like a True Strike, I'll get a little boost there as well. This can be removed for anything else, it's fine. It could be a refocus, whatever. Parry is also God tier on Tifa. She's the fastest parry user in the game. And also it's going to be very useful in the Leviathan fight, and I'll show you how that works when we get there. Aerith, ATB boost specifically for the Bahamut fight, just to get that one extra Thundaga. Basically it doubles your ATB gauge as it says, so if you have one charge, you just, you know, press LR and then R1, yeah, L1 and R1, and you go to 2, and then you can spam 2 Thundagas or whatever, Firaga into Thundaga. Lightning, fire, and ice, these are all very useful. Aerith being the black mage, she's going to be sending spells left and right, and also this will work really well with Skill Master. Oh, actually I don't have Skill Master on here. Okay, so it doesn't matter. So yeah, but each one has their own specific use. Ice is going to be really good against Fat Chocobo. Also, if I mess up the Bahamut fight, this is going to help me one-shot Ifrit. If I do Bahamut fight correctly, Ifrit won't even be summoned, and that should get me under a 5-minute fight. So double MP up, again, we're spamming spells on Aerith and Cloud, so we need that extra MP to do so. Leviathan is the summon that gives you the most magic stats, and Aerith is the best magic user, so we're just amplifying that damage output with that. First Strike, Aerith and Cloud are going to be the ones to spam abilities, and I'll be using Tifa as the lead, and we'll manually get her ATB up with auto attacks. So we're going to send spells out as soon as possible on these two. Refocus, this is just for base stats. Nothing too special there, just a little extra damage. It literally gave me 2 magic attack. It's better than nothing. And then double magic up. This is the best you can do. There's only 2 magic ups in the game. Even though the bonus goes up to 100%, you can only do 50%. But yeah, mandatory for sure. Alright, let's get into it. Alright, so typically, like, I did this normally. This is the strat I'm doing is more of a cheese strat. Normally this takes about a half hour and a lot of reviving and healing. This strategy, we're just going to one-shot some bosses. So, for example, we're going to just start cramming out spells here. So that's 2. We're going to build up some ATB on Tifa while those are being cast. And then, right as soon as we get it, we're going to stop Shiva. That's going to get her to stay pressured even longer. And we need 1 here, and then we need 1 here. And if I go back to Tifa, max out my ATB, this will get it to stagger. There we go. And then we're going to True Strike, which not only does a lot of damage, but it also increases the damage on the stagger percentage. And then she's just dead. Don't have to waste anything else on her.
Let's go.
Next fight is also really easy. It's same kind of strat. Run up. We're gonna do Blizzaga and Thundaga, and then come from the back, hit it from the back, hit it from the back, and staggered. And then again, spamming True Strike will give my team some boost. We're gonna keep doing Blizzaga and Thundaga from the other 2. And then we're just mashing here. I actually got pretty lucky by getting my concentration boosted. So I just got a boost here because I was using my True Strike again. We're going to use that to our advantage to finish off Chocobo. I don't have to do anything else here except auto attack. That's it. This is the harder, this is where it starts to escalate a little bit. I need to do this very perfectly and get some decent RNG as well. Alright, so we did get some good RNG there. He has 2 attacks he can open up with. I needed to actually dodge that. That feels bad. That's okay though, because it doesn't hit the other 2 and they're going to be casting spells. This is parry in action right here. So I've casted 2 Thundagas. I need to cast 5. So there's 3. Oh, sorry. I need to do one of these. Oh, okay. Alright, let me just do that again. I messed up. I shouldn't have got hit by the bellow. Rechallenge. Yep. See, it's only a minute and you're on the 3rd boss. It's pretty quick. Alright, so I'm just going to rush through this. I'm not going to explain it anymore. Alright, and then... I'm gonna restart that one too. For some reason, the AI was a little different there. Alright. I promise this works. Trust me, it's fine. I think I was just a little late on the commands. That's probably what it was. Alright, here we go. There we go. That's better. Much better. Alright. Oops. So stop. And go over to Aerith. Oh, right. And back to Tifa. Once Tifa's done with her combo here, boom, spam True Strike twice, and the fight's basically over. Alright.
Worked up a good sweat.
See, very easy. With this setup at least. Same idea, start with Blizzaga because it takes longer to cast. And then, oh sorry, again, Thundaga. The reason why we go behind him is to keep pushing him into the Blizzaga so that it actually explodes on him. And yes, that is what she said. Here we go. Yeah, he's still queuing. Okay. I'm just checking my my ATB gauges, making sure I'm not wasting any time here as much as I can. Okay. You can easily get the stagger up to over 300%. Right there. That technically got it over 300, but also killed him. That's for one of the achievements. You need to get over 300%. Fat Chocobo is perfect for that. Alright, so priority 1 is... Okay, there we go. I'm just going to dodge those, and then I'm going to Thundaga. So 1. We're counting to 5 again. 2. Oh, a little too premature. There we go. 3. Again, I'm not switching enough. Just super unfortunate.
One more shot.
Alright. 3, so 4. Oops. And 5. And we're going to switch over to Tifa. Because once he's pressured, we need to spam Focus Strike. One more will do it? Okay. Sweet. Thundaga on the dorsal fin. Thundaga, dorsal fin. And we're staying on Tifa, and we're going to spam True Strike. Again. And, you know, keep spamming Thundaga, because the more you spam with Tifa... There you go, easy. That was better. Alright, this is the hard part for me. Obviously, harder for me to practice if I don't get this far very often. Before I have to fail and restart. So we're going to do this, and then before he finishes casting, we're going to Arcane Ward on Cloud. And I fucked up already, but that's okay, because we can just go like that. So now he's kind of staggered. And we're going to use parry to get over here quicker. And we're going to do one of these. And then... I don't know why he's all the way over there. Oh, I need to Firaga. Alright, and then... switch over to Aerith. And we'll Blizzaga because he is already stunned, and we'll go over to Tifa. Again, use parry. Oops. Okay, so actually he's already pressured, so we're just gonna get ATB. As much ATB as we can. I'm gonna go to Punisher mode for more ATB, and then go back to Aerith. Alright. So here we go. We're waiting for Umbral, and we actually want to drag everyone over like this. Alright, cool. So now that that's down, we're going to start getting him to stagger constantly. And hopefully by doing this, before she starts running into him again. And then we're gonna run over to Cloud here. Same thing. Firaga, it's cheaper. And then we're gonna go straight into Aerith. Thundaga. And then Thundaga. Again, we're trying to cycle between them. Alright, and then this time, and we're gonna dive kick. Alright, and just in case, we're gonna Thundaga again. Trying to not let him get this off. Alright, sweet. We got him without him actually summoning Ifrit. That's huge. Alright, cool. So this is actually the easiest fight, ironically. We're gonna do a little dodgy dodge. And while that's happening, we're gonna Thundaga. Okay. And then Aerith. we're gonna be this whole fight is just spamming Thundaga on one of the legs. Once the legs become targetable. So in this case, we're gonna do left leg, just because she's closer. And now that she has ATB, and you try to spread out a little bit, but it's okay if you don't. The important thing is that he's getting staggered by Thundaga constantly. Left leg. And left leg. One more shot, just like she said. Thundaga left leg. This will stagger regardless. Okay, and then we're gonna Thundaga. Now, Aerith has like 2. Okay, she has like 2 more casts left. The best we can do is a Thunder. So we'll do that. And just keep hitting Thundaga on left leg before we get picked up. We got picked up anyway. Okay. I think we're fine. I'm actually gonna haste Aerith with the ATB I have. Or the MP I have, I mean. And again, this time we're gonna hit right arm because he's holding Cloud still, and I don't want Cloud to get one shot. I think he's gonna get one shot anyway, honestly. Yeah, I'm gonna Unbridled Strength twice. And then we're gonna ooh, okay, she's at that point where she needs more MP. Not having Cloud here is actually really brutal, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe if I overpower the left leg or something. I don't know what's going on, honestly. I don't know what this is. Usually we don't get caught like this, so... Yeah, again, I need to Soul Drain. And then switch back to Tifa. Yeah, see, that's a one-shot. Alright. We pretty much have this in the bag, actually. Yeah. Alright. And that's the fight. Boom! True Strike. Easy. So, let's see if I beat my old record. I had like a 430 or something last time I did this to get 100%. Yeah, 415, new record. Easy peasy. So yeah, that's the fight. I'll show you guys. I shared it on Facebook already because I'm super proud of myself on wasting 125 hours on a great video game. But yeah, so play log, I got the gold crown. I did every single thing. Like I said, hard to show, but I also have all the trophies. So yeah, easy peasy. I'll post this up. Who knows where I'll go. Alrighty. Bye.